Today, I want to talk to you guys about something that happens very frequently and that can be a big headache from you. What I'm going to talk about today is double paying on your debt collection account, why it happens, and what you can do to avoid it. So let's talk about actually double paying on an account, right? Double paying on an account, believe it or not, happens a lot. Me as a debt collector, I would see it all the time. You know, consumers calling and saying, hey, I think I paid that, or I'm pretty sure I paid that. And I always tell them, no problem, just send proof of actual payment, and not just like a transaction out of your bank account, but an actual paid in full letter from the company showing that you either settled the account or you paid the account out. And a lot of times consumers don't have that, so they end up having to double pay. But let's figure out why that happens. You as a consumer, a lot of times you're blinded on the opposite end. You don't know why in heck would one company call me and demand payment, I pay them, and then another company calls me about the same exact account and they end up paying. So let's get into some of the reasons why, but I'm gonna talk on the business standpoint right now. What some of the reasons why. Number two, you as a consumer, let's switch it over, paid the account, but you didn't get a paid in full / settled in full letter. I can't express to you how much that happened. When I was in the beginning of collections, when I first started collecting and actually collecting a lot of money, I remember I would get consumers on the phone all the time. I would get them to pay, whether it was a settlement. Typically, I gave settlements or some type of payment arrangement. Once they paid, they never asked for a settled in full or a paid in full letter, and I never gave it to them. Make sure you get a paid in full letter or a settled in full letter showing what it is that you agreed upon and that you actually followed it to keep for your records. Now, let's go into some of the ways how you can avoid paying 2 times. Number one, properly vet the company. That's going to take you as a consumer, it's your job to properly vet and figure out who actually truly owns the account or has the account. And lastly, when you do pay off an account and you follow the arrangements, you vetted the company, you know all the information that has happened, make sure you keep that paid in full letter, that settlement letter. So typically 30 days after your transaction, your last transaction is paid, whether it's a settlement or you're making monthly payments is paid, typically 30 to 45 days, you'll get a paid in full letter. And with that documentation, you want to hold on to it. I say 5 to 7 years until it obviously falls off of your credit report.